Today, really was a great lesson, in a lot of different ways. And, the most important thing, that I learned and that I took away from today is what we're capable of, as a team. When we play together, when we play with confidence, when we play with great belief and great energy, we are a very good football team. And that's how we started this thing out. Came out with an outstanding opening drive, got the ball in the end zone, get a 3 and out, come back and do it again. And, we're playing so well together in all three phases. And, we give up one play. We give up one play, on a jet sweep, kind of a junk run. They split us on it. And, that's where we got to grow, in that moment. And, our guys, like, you kind of felt it a little bit, like, okay, shoot, here we go. Like, how are we going to handle this? How are we going to respond? And, I thought initially, offensively, we came right back down, moved the ball down the field, got that field goal, and then, Cato gets hurt, and, we, kind of have a series of catastrophic events. And, we didn't weather the storm. We didn't weather the storm like we need to. And that's like, in addition to knowing what we're capable of, when we play together, the next biggest lesson, and such an important lesson for this team to learn, is that no matter what happens, like, this game it's just a series of ebbs and flows, highs and lows, and you cannot ride the wave of emotion, and you cannot allow, like, fear and doubt to creep into your mind. And that's what we did today, as a team. A couple things went wrong, and we just let that doubt just start to creep in. And what we have to know is that we are not the same team. We are not the same team, okay, that we were last year or the year before that. Okay, we are a different group, and the past is not predictive of the future. Okay, it's about, like, what we do in that moment, like, moving forward every single play. And we're going to be in that situation again where things are going really well, and then all of a sudden, okay, the momentum flips. And we have to learn how to respond to that. We haven't been in that situation very often, where we've, been up and, really, like, just gotten off to such an incredible start like that. And we got to learn how to deal. We got to learn how to deal with that. And we got to learn how to deal with the, with the adversity. And I think if we can learn that, and we can, realize what we're capable of when we play together, I think great things can happen. Say that again, George. Sorry. It's kind of cutting out.
How do you teach them how to deal with the adversity?
I think just talking about it. I think, just kind of coming in here and, like, just, like, talking about it. And they all know, they all know how they felt. They all know, kind of that feeling inside, and, like, when that doubt starts creeping into your mind. And, we said it's just poison. It's just absolute poison. And we're in complete control of that. Like, we are in complete control of our mindset and our attitude, and how we talk to ourselves, okay, and how we talk to each other is so important. And, I think that, we definitely, just looking at our guys today, after the game and talking to them, like, they know it, right? They know it. They know exactly what I'm saying. And it's not easy to do, but, I think this is going to be a really valuable lesson for our team.
You were gambling early to get those points. Is this something we're going to see from here on out?
Yeah, we're very, calculated, in how we play, and, want to play smart, not scared. And when we have situations, favorable situations, and we feel like, it's the right decision to be aggressive and to go for it on fourth down, like, that's how we play. We want to be, really calculated in all those things, and always put our team in the best position, and, and what gives us the best chance to win, what gives our team the best chance to be successful. And, so we will be calculated in that, and we'll always do my best to, to make the right decision, in the right moment as far as that's concerned.
Are you disappointed in the lack of response after that series of events? Because, being honest,
Yeah, it was. I mean, we gave them 21 points, like, right there, like, in, like, 4 plays. We gave them 21 points, and we just never really recovered from that. So yeah, I am disappointed. I am disappointed, and but like at the same time, like we got to learn it. Like we got to learn how to deal with that. Like how many times, George, have we been in that situation where we're up big and we're playing, we're up 17, and then next thing you know, like they storm right back. Like we haven't been there, and like we've got to handle that better, and we've got to learn through this, and we got to understand that there's going to be those situations that are going to show up again, and the other side of it is we can find ourselves right in a hole early, right? But like that ability to just like play the next play, right? The past is not predictive of the future. Like what happened the play before has no bearing on the next play unless we allow it to, right? Because of the fear and the doubt that we allow to creep into our minds. And I think if we can just if we can channel that, and it's certainly things that we've talked about. We spent a long time this spring talking about like mental toughness and like dealing with those types of scenarios, and this was our chance today to really apply it, and we didn't. So we got to learn from it because we let one get away, okay? And like we're not in that business. We let a great opportunity, get away from us. And we came out and executed our plan and said, we're going to come out and we got to jump up on these people. And, we were able to do that. And then, we just couldn't weather the storm. And, and we got to deal with that better. And then offensively, like we got to deal better with, losing Cato, and we got to come out there and like, we got to be able to operate. We got to be able to execute. And, we didn't do that. It took us a few series to kind of get like, our legs back underneath us. And like, we don't have time for that. They're too good.
Your offensive line seems to be struggling at this point. What steps are necessary to correct that?
Yeah, it's just, it's consistency, really, and it's fundamentals and it's technique. I think we certainly know what to do, and we just got to be able to go out there and trust it and trust that technique. And I think that that group as well as every other group on our team would stand up and tell you like we can be better, like we can do better. But again, like there are some really good things as well. There were some times today where we had some outstanding protection where our quarterbacks were able to go through their entire progression, all 5 receivers, and still had time. There were some times where we really came off the ball and ran it. But again, at the end of the day, it's confidence, right? It's belief and it's confidence. And when we let that that doubt creep into our mind, like it poisons, right? It just poisons what we're trying to do. So that's the area where we got to focus and we got to get better.
What is Cato's status?
We'll find out, but I think that certainly in that moment on the field was troubling. I wasn't really sure. Nobody really knew, but just didn't feel great. But as they took him back and evaluated him, trainers came back, and I think I think we're in a better shape than we initially thought. Knee looks to be good. Just more of an ankle situation. So. Hopefully, Cato well. He's resilient. He's tough, and hopefully we'll be able to get him back.
And are you expecting that the quarterback will be able to come in and handle the situation? But is DJ likely to be better, play better with that than the first unit after getting reps during the course of the week if that happens?
I'm sorry, George. Can you ask that one more time? It's kind of cutting out.
I said, you expect your backup quarterback to be able to come in and do the job, but is DJ going to be better off getting first team reps during the course of the week if that's necessary, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I think, the more reps, the better. And, really, we try to do a good job this week, early in the week. On Tuesday, just with that base down plan, majority of the snaps, DJ and Cato took a pretty, even amount of reps. As the week goes on, you kind of start, scaling it a little bit more towards, towards the guy that's, gonna be the starter for you. But definitely, increased reps, is never a bad thing. But as you said, a quarterback in DJ's situation, every rep, whether you're in or not, like, is your rep. And we're taking mental reps, and we're learning as we go. But I thought, outside of those first couple series, really, just kind of things were happening a little bit fast, and he was seeing some different things, and trying to get us into some checks, which I was proud of him. Was trying to really take advantage of the defense, but was seeing some stuff that may not have actually been there, and just need to go out and play. And I think once he kind of settled into that, and I think he certainly played a lot better.
For us, we're not out on the field in those situations, and you gotta say, so what, now what? You got to keep going. It doesn't matter. You can't let it affect you, and you can't ride the wave of emotions. That's really what's going to come down to for us this season. No matter if we're up or down, I think that's what it's going to come down to, is just keeping our composure, staying calm, cool, and collected, and just being able to rally back and respond, and be able to get the ball back into our offensive hands and make plays on defense. Get off the field, flip the field, and all that.
Why weren't you able to respond to that? What was the issue?
I'm not sure. We're going to look at the tape, and hopefully we can make those corrections and get the. I'm not sure if I'm not sure. We're going to look at the tape, and we're going to really get some answers, I think, this week.
At this point, it looks like the defense is having a problem generating a pass rush. What is that coming from? How?
Just drive, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's heart. I don't know if it's effort. I don't know. I got to see the film, and I'm not putting it on anybody, but we got to play better as a unit on that field.